Those cameras saved him. She has been lying to everyone at her job and her friends. Body cam analysis.
You get that? Okay. When I couldn't handle my stop! Today, Jesus! You're scaring this.
On January 3rd, 2025, a domestic dispute escalated into a criminal investigation in Caledonia.
And the guy is normally the one that's at fault. Miss Scribbler, if you're watching, do I need to put cameras up? Do I? No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm going to end up getting hit the next time I go back to see her.
Wisconsin. Two partners made conflicting injury claims as detectives reviewed home surveillance footage neither party had addressed. When the law removes officer discretion, who goes to jail and why?
That you cheated and I found out. And now we're really not going to work on things.
Are you okay?
I'm going to have to make it work. I'll find somebody else here.
No, are you okay? I'm just not involved at all.
I don't give a fuck.
So she's holding the baby while they're fighting. And I guess he said that she cheated?
I can make it work.
I don't know what to do anymore.
The fact that they're watching The Hangover. I'm gonna be pissed if I get flagged because The Hangover is playing in the background. I am gonna be so freaking pissed if that's the case. If that's the case. Oh, what's my opinion on modern parenting? It's just gonna make things worse in society. You have to discipline your kids. You just do. How are they gonna learn they did something wrong if they're not punished for doing something wrong? That's it. Just like if someone commits a crime, they have to pay for it. Kids need to learn that at a young age. Gentle parenting doesn't work. It doesn't work.
You get that? Okay. So you cheat and then you wreck the house up. That's real.
Oh, so she did cheat. She cheated, and now she's destroying the house while holding their infant. That's what I'm guessing. She's holding the baby. That's why it's blurred out. She's holding the baby.
Well, you threw my in the house all week. Yeah, I found in different spots.
That's not true. You're sit in your closet.
You can change your pattern. I'm done.
Get in the car. Wow. So you cheat and then you do this. That's
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, I am because you're calling me a like I don't have feelings. Like I'm not a real person. Like I didn't go through some real the last year. Are you kidding me?
We all did tonight. I didn't cheat.
No, you gave me the about my mental state. I was a brand new up. Yes, I did. When I couldn't handle my own you didn't care about that. You couldn't be strong enough.
This is my fault. Okay, I don't care. Doesn't matter. Don't.
No, you have no idea where I was. And you don't care. You didn't care then.
You see these huskies? You see, like, the cage is open. They can walk around, but you see how they've put themselves like in the corner farthest away? That they can feel the emotions going on. That they're trying to get as far away. They're putting themselves in the corners, just trying to get away.
All you cared about was that I was making up. That my feelings were made up.
Well, I don't care now.
Are you serious?
I don't care now. You understand this is over. I'm not going to get violent. I'm not gonna...
Is there any point in me trying?
No. Like I told you, there's no chance now. I will never forget.
I am going to get the iPad. I'm going to give you my password. And we'll start there.
No, because that's not a relationship. But you realize that you are never going to access any of my things ever again. And you know what?
I don't need access to your things.
I'm so far removed. I am going to go probably sleep with somebody else. I am probably going to do that because I'm so punched out. So do you realize that I literally now have a free card to go fuck whoever I want, whenever the I want, and all I have to say is that you cheated on me first.
Oh, he's got a point. He's got a point, but she's not going to want him to do that. She's not going to want him to go around sleeping with whoever. Well, you did it first. You did it first. Of course, that's not an argument. I mean, this is just grounds for divorce. Just leave her. Just leave her.
And I'll probably never stop.
Why?
Why would I? You have shown me how little I mean to you.
That's not true.
You have shown me how little our beautiful little family meant to you because being was more important. Do you know how devastating it was for me to hold both of my cards on our kids one at a time and walk them around the tree and see the light on their face and how happy they were? And their mom was getting 10 minutes away?
You didn't know that at the time.
I'm talking about now. I do now, Danae. Can you even imagine what that feels like now that I can look back and think about it? Try to imagine what that pain is.
I'm feeling it right now. Made a really bad choice. Are you kidding me? I have to live with the fact that I'm never going to be good enough for these kids.
Yeah.
I have to live with that. And I
Don't.
I can't do it!
Stop screaming in front of
Give
me.
me a chance.
Danae, you're doing this in front of the kids. Go for a drive. Stop.
Oh my gosh, she's just beating herself. She's just beating herself. Next, she's going to run into the wall, and then she's going to have the tree collapse, and then she's going to get scratches all over her because she ran into the tree hugging it. Then she'll call the cops. Just...
Danae, you need to stop right now. Your kids are staring at you. You cheated on me. Get in the car and go for a drive. You are going...
Can I go for a drive? I need something close to you.
Fine. You cannot do this in front of our kids. What the are you doing?
Fucking chance, please.
I don't have an answer for you now. It's been 3 days.
You keep telling me no.
Because that's where I am right now. No, it will never happen as it is right now. There's no chance in hell.
What is gonna move it?
You know what? Do you ever think maybe there's sometimes you can't get answers right away? It has been.
Why are you living like this? Look what he's doing to me.
You did this to yourself. You slept with somebody.
Mhm.
You're only doing this because you got caught.
Yep. He's been respecting himself. He's been, why would you respect someone who obviously didn't respect you? She did like one of the worst things you could possibly do in a relationship, betray your trust. Why would you ever consider her even a part of a relationship? Right now, she's just a stranger in the house that you're still living with. He wants her out. She needs to leave.
No, I'm doing this because I'm devastated and I'm losing you.
Child is traumatized, yeah.
What are you talking about? I've been here the entire time. I've been trying for 3 months to spend time with you. But someone else was too important today.
No, he wasn't too important.
At the time,
My relationship was too fucking serious.
and obviously, why are you worried about losing me now after you cheat on me? What about all the times before that? You didn't give a there's a big difference. I had no clue. You had no problem ditching me on New Year's Eve to go do whatever the you were going to do. I'm stuck here with the kids on New Year's Eve. You left this house so goddamn nonchalant like no
I
problem.
was not nonchalant. I begged you to let me stay.
You wanted to stay so you had time to get ready before you went out. You were going to leave no matter what. I wanted to go to Chad's to the family. You told me you were going to leave no matter what, and you never came home. How is that not one?
When I came from home to go get ready to go with friends.
Because you did.
And do you know how many nights I planned because you made plans or that I could enjoy whatever it was that you enjoyed all summer long?
No, not anymore. After what I saw today, there's no chance in hell I could ever care about you in that respect. Do I care about you as the mother of my children? And whatever. Yeah, continue.
You don't call somebody a slut over.
Well, you are. You are. Like, that's the thing. I'm on his side. I'm absolutely on his side. I can't fathom my wife ever doing something like that. But if she did, I mean, yeah, it's that simple. It takes, like, for some reason, people don't seem to understand respect is earned. It's not just outright given. It is earned. However, it is easily lost. Easily lost. Again, it's like everything else. You can burn down a house in one day, but it takes a time to build it back up again. It's so easy to lose trust with someone. But that's the thing. I'm on his side. I'm on his side. He never cheated on her. Was he probably a neglectful husband? Probably. Most of us are. Most of us don't entirely understand how the fairer sex works. We don't. It's a constant new experience for us. Always learning something new. Like the thing, I always learn something new about my wife. Something I should have been doing that I wasn't doing. Because, I didn't know that was the thing I could do. Like, because I've always been an introvert. I've never been an extrovert. I'm not like all very affectionate. Sadly, I'm not very affectionate. I'm not very kind of, which I want to be. I want to be. So I'm trying to become more so, and I'm realizing, oh, I actually enjoy doing this. Maybe I should do it more. But at the same time, it's always a learning experience for us. But for some reason, sometimes women just expect us to get it. But what women need to learn is that we're retarded. We're retarded first and foremost. Oh my gosh. But yeah, she broke his trust. She broke his trust. There is no relationship there. I don't know why they're still hanging around each other for months on end. There's no trust. Yeah, probably, but cheating isn't an excuse. Yeah, it's not an excuse to not showing attention to your spouse. To not. It is not an excuse. What you do is you talk. You sit down, you talk. You find out what the real problem is. Is cheating common in America? I don't entirely know how to answer that, because in some cases, I think yes. And then in most cases, I think no. Because I think most people, when they get married to someone, they normally choose to marry someone that they plan to live their life with. However, when they're not married and boyfriend and girlfriend, they're probably more likely to cheat on their boyfriend or girlfriend because it's not serious. So it's a bit of both, but I would say, yeah, I'd say society itself has encouraged more cheating than anything.
And over. And over.
I'm sorry.
And
I was very angry that
And over.
I was very angry that you cheated on me today, and I had every right to be.
I can't live without you, Brandon.
Well, you're gonna have to learn how. I can't live with someone who cheated on me like that.
I want to show you.
I cannot live and or be with someone that cheated on me like that.
Good.
That is a deal breaker. You
But
don't.
I'm not just somebody. I'm the mother of your kids.
Which makes it even worse.
Which, yeah, it makes it even worse. You have kids with someone, and then you choose to cheat after the fact. That's just crazy. I mean, because that's the thing. If I was him, as sad as it would be, I'd have the kids tested to see if they're my blood, to see if they're my children. I would, because as soon as you've lost trust, I mean, you start to double think and rethink the entire history with that person, because you obviously never knew that person to begin with.
You cheated on me. You do not get to cheat on me and do what you did and say all that disgusting things, and then you don't get to sit here and cry and scream at me and demand that I give you another chance.
I'm not demanding. I'm begging.
And I'm telling you no.
Like a f***ing peasant.
I'm telling you no. You don't get to do this. You don't get to go off and do something like that and expect me to still be here.
I don't expect it.
You don't. Well, it doesn't matter. You are expecting it.
I'm not expecting it. I knew what your reaction was going to
You
be.
keep saying we're not over. We're not over. I'm telling you.
I don't want to be over. This
Today.
family was the most important thing to me.
Then
Now I
why
have
did
nothing.
you do that? Stop. Stop. Today, Jesus, you're scaring this. Stop.
She's hurting herself.
You're scaring this out of him. Hi, ma'am. You are? The main bar. Sounds like you called for a standby, right? I'll tell you what, I'll explain everything. I need you to hop out of the car for me. All right, step right
She's gonna claim that she was abused by her husband.
back here. Then they were going to explain further, but right now I need to turn around, place transfer on your back. You've been placed underneath arrest.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll explain everything in a minute, ma'am.
Okay.
You can be cooperative and decent with us. Okay, why don't you turn around and put them in front? We don't need handcuffed in front. We'll explain further. Just going to need some time, okay? I know this is probably a confusing situation for you, and I understand that, and we are going to explain it further, okay?
Yeah.
And please.
Does it affect my job?
I don't know. I don't even know where you work, I'll be honest with you. I know
I'm a
that
nurse.
you're a nurse.
Yeah.
I wouldn't anticipate it, but I can't. I mean, I'm not your employer, so we can't speak to that. But all I can tell you right now is I know that you've been in contact with the detectives, Detective
Yeah.
Stranson and
Yeah.
Detective Braun throughout today, right?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to transfer you down to the sheriff's office. They're there, okay? And then they're going to talk to you, and they might be able to shed some light onto this situation as to what's happening,
Can
okay?
someone lock my car window?
Absolutely. We will totally take care of your car, okay? Do you have, like, a cell phone in there you want us to grab? You have your purse in there, ma'am. Okay, we can grab all that for you. Would you like us to do that? We'll shut your car up, lock it up, give you your keys. Do you want your keys? Right?
Yeah. They're in the diaper bag somewhere. I couldn't even find
problem.
what pocket they were in.
Okay.
All right, we'll take care of that.
Is there someone that you want to come get the car?
I don't have anybody around
Family or
here.
friend?
No, I mean my friends, yeah, but my
It's
friends-
legally parked. I'm sure it's fine here. We can notify the school and keep it here for the time being. If you have somebody that comes to mind, let us know. Okay? So phone.
I feel sad for both. Not me. If she wants another chance, she has to earn it hard. Well, I have a feeling like he takes more after me the second you cross a line. Like, a lot of people put like a flag up where this is what I stand for, and no matter what, no one will shake this. I think that was one of his flags, where it's like the second you cheat, you're no longer a part. And no matter what, with someone like that, with someone like me, you can never earn that respect back. You can never, because that's one of the lines that you just cannot cross. That's one of those things that you just can't ever get. Yeah. I have a feeling he takes more after me. He just planted his flag in the sand, and like, cheating is like the one thing we can't allow. I can't abide. And he's stubborn like that. Us guys are just stubborn. We all have those rules we have set ourselves. We all have those rules that we've set ourselves. Some people try to delude themselves that they don't, but we all have them. We do. We all have those lines we won't cross for any reason. For any reason. And good for him. Good for him to have that line. Because if you have that line yourself, odds are you aren't going to be the one to cause the problem. She did. So because you have that line, you just can't ever be with that person again. Once you break someone's trust, you lose that person from your life. Yeah. Especially something like that. Something like so intimate as to be physical with another person. Like that's I'm not like most people where, oh, it's just sexual. It's just sex. It's not a big deal. No. It's an intimate act, which is for the furtherment of the species. It serves a biological purpose, and it's I probably just shouldn't say too much. I probably shouldn't say too much, but there's
You said your keys, ma'am, are in the diaper bag?
Yeah, it's like that. I'm sorry, it's a backpack in there.
The backpack on the passenger seat?
Yeah.
I said, I know this is a lot, but the detectives will be able to provide more information than what we can, because we don't have a lot of answers. We've been in contact
Couldn't
with
you
them,
guys
so
just call me into the sheriff's office instead of trapping me?
we weren't trapping you. We were just told to come here and try to make
The
contact
lady
with you, and then bring you down to the sheriff's office.
The lady
Okay.
told me to go to the house and someone was going to escort me in and help me get my kids' medical supplies.
Okay, I think maybe there was some miscommunication there.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know about.
So if you're a battered woman and you believe, or you're from if you're in a situation where your husband has hit you, you take your kids and you run, and then you report. You don't abandon your kids to his mercy. That already is a red flag. That already is a red flag.
Going to the house to get medical supplies. I know that we were told to come here and
Whether
Yeah.
physical or
maybe things
mental
change,
or
things
emotional
evolve in
is
this job
cheating.
constantly, and information is constantly changing between us and detectives, or they learn more things, or they learn new things, which maybe that's why the situation has changed to not going to the house anymore, to meeting with us. I don't know that. I don't want to speak to that. I don't want to give you bad information, because I don't know anything about this case at all. None of us do here, okay?
We'll know a lot more, or you will know a lot more, ma'am, as soon as we
Oh,
get
I'm
you to
sorry,
the sheriff's
that's my
office.
work bag.
Okay, is it this?
Yes. Sorry.
This one here?
Work bag, yeah.
Do you have a good idea where the keys would be?
No, I couldn't even find it, so I just put the whole bag in here.
I got you. No, I get it, because it's a remote. Or,
Yes.
is it okay if I look through the bottom of here for him?
I
don't want to shut the
tried,
car
but
off.
yeah, go ahead.
Calling any 911 patient, Dale Fire Department, Dale first responders, respond in Wagner County to Lee Edward, 8553 County Frontage Henry, 8523 County Frontage Henry, crossroads of Double H and Martin Road in Caledonia.
So he broke my nose, and I'm being arrested.
Fire, the back of the residence.
And I don't even want to get into the case details with you, honestly, because I don't know any of the case details.
Yeah. So he broke my nose. It's like, okay. He slammed the door in your face.
No, I know. It's just
The detectives
I
do.
had to say it out
There
loud.
was another backpack on the floor there, ma'am.
That's just my gym bag.
That's not
No. It's in there because it wasn't in the car. I'm sorry. It was a hectic day. I spent all day in the ER and then filing a report.
In Caledonia, cross streets of Double H and Martin Road.
Because my coworkers and friends urged me to, and
They're evacuating. Our time is 2040.
So she lied to everyone at work, and she basically was bullied into it. So she was bullied into a lie. So my mother, and this was dangerous for my father. This was dangerous for my father, but my mother worked in law enforcement, and she once fell, she was like having a not a manic episode, but like a dream, which was, she was moving around in the dream. And apologies, mother. I'm spilling your beans, but she's retired now, so it's not that big of a deal. But she fell and hit her eye on the corner of a table. And at work, oh my gosh. When she came home from work, she was so embarrassed because every single time she passed like a officer, she passed a detective, they all asked her, is everything okay at home? And she had to tell them the story every single time. Every single time. Yeah, because it's just, my dad's like the sweetest person and you couldn't believe something like that. But these guys didn't know my dad, so they're just like, do you need help? Do you need help? Is everything okay at home? Is everything okay at home? Because it looks like the symptoms. It was a completely black eye. So, because she fell right on the corner of the desk or of the table. It was bad. But yeah. So, but she had to come clean. She had to come clean. It was like, yeah, it's my fault. It was my fault. It is embarrassing to her, but at the same time, it's better than the officers thinking that something might have happened. And then my dad gets a personal visit by a few of the colleagues because they're protective. They're protective. That's just how it works. They're protective of there. So if she said something and she didn't file a report, well, they'd make a personal visit of their own.
Are they calling you for that structure fire?
now I'm
No.
here.
88. Want the phone call from you? Oh, I'll call. You stay here. I'll call.
In here, maybe, ma'am?
I don't know. I took it all out. I tried. Can we bring the whole bag? Is it in the side under the apron?
Oh.
Maybe.
Apron?
Maybe.
Apron?
I
Apron?
didn't think yes.
Are these
Okay. Sorry.
single?
I didn't even look.
I'm not gonna lie, that's the fanciest keychain I might have ever seen.
Amazon, if you ever want to get them for your wife.
Christmas is there.
They make it, well, anytime.
All right, so you have your cell phone, ma'am.
Yeah.
We have your car keys. Is there anything right now that you need out of your van besides that?
No. I don't think so. Oh, my wallet is.
Yes, ma'am. Is that
I feel like it's in the diaper bag.
in the sniper bag?
It's like a light pink. I don't know. It might be in the passenger seat.
There's a massive
I
moth
threw everything
flying
in here.
around in
Hurry.
here.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
How big is it, ma'am? Like size of a checkbook?
It's just like a wallet wristlet thing.
Oh, I would have seen that.
Oh, okay. Maybe
It might be on the passenger seat.
I might not have.
Oh my gosh, they keep looking through her bags for her.
I can go down, shoot you.
Is it this one, ma'am?
Yes.
Perfect. There you go. I'm gonna lock this up. It's secured.
Yeah, we'll go right in this squad. Okay. Do you have anything in your pocket, ma'am?
I do not.
Okay. Do you mind if I just quickly check to make sure you have nothing in there? All right. So again, we're gonna go back down to the sheriff's department, okay? And then you'll get to talk to the two detectives that you talked to earlier.
Yes.
Get this squared away. All right.
It's gonna take a long time.
I'm not sure.
What happened from last night to this morning? Well, I guess it started Friday, but it's like very easily paraphrasable. Their dad and I just aren't working out. And we've had this whole back and forth over the weekend. He has controlling and abusive patterns of behavior. He broke my wrist in August. Last December, we got into an altercation and my face was bruised, my shirt was ripped up. I'm pretty sure I broke some ribs, but I didn't go in. Because I really usually broken rib anyway. You don't. And I wasn't even sure if that was just like a one-time thing at the time or what. And stereotypical, whatever. So this morning, I got up. We're sleeping in separate bedrooms. We haven't since probably shortly after my arm was broken. And we were fighting about what we did New Year's Eve or didn't do, right? This morning, I woke up.
She's not mentioning she cheated. It's like, oh, what we did or didn't do.
And I hadn't moved all of my stuff out of like his bathroom or anything, so I went into like the master bathroom. So I went in there to brush my teeth. He got up and he's like, I can't sleep, I can't, da 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 da. And he just started, like, we're here. It's a half an hour drive. And he kept yelling and yelling. And then I started yelling, and we were a couple inches from each other's faces, and he just wound up and headbutted me just out of nowhere.
Has she ever used a weapon against, or threatened to use a weapon against you?
Like what's a weapon, like a gun or a knife?
Gun, knife, bat.
She's hit me with like something like this, or she threw scissors at me.
Okay.
But so she only threatened to use the gun on herself.
Okay.
Because she kept putting the gun in her lap and threatening to kill herself.
Has she ever attempted to?
Yeah, it's the what is it? Turn on your bug. It is on. It is on. He's avoiding to go to the bug zapper. He's just flying around in circles in here. Yeah, he chooses not to go to the bug zapper. Freaking moth. But yeah, I don't like it where people go like, oh, if you don't do this, I'm gonna end myself. That kind of dialogue. I hate that crap. I hate that crap because they're trying to manipulate a person. It's I believe that falls into the category of emotional manipulation at that point, where it's like their life is in your hands because you have to do what they say or else their life is no more. I hate that crap. I hate that crap. Oh, she threw scissors. Like she threw scissors at me. She's thrown knives. She's thrown objects. However, the gun was like, oh, she would just say she would use it herself. Like, of course.
Kill herself.
Not that I know of, but she's threatened it.
Okay.
I don't know how you want to word that one.
All right. I'll just put no because it says attempt. You said she did mention about killing herself, but never attempted.
Yeah, she's never actually gone through with it. But I mean, saying I'm gonna kill myself with a gun right now, it wasn't loaded, but still, what if I walked in 15 minutes later?
Right.
So.
Right.
But it's just the only thing it's been is just the violence for throwing things at me or across the house or punching me and things like that.
Okay. Did she have physical contact with you today?
Yes.
Did that physical contact cause you any pain?
Forehead.
Wisconsin.
Bollywood has normalized cheating and affairs if it's a cool thing. Well, same thing with Hollywood. And I hate that. I hate it when like media has power to influence people, and then they think, oh, this person's cool. The character and animal is cool. Kabir Singh is cool when they're just anti-heroes. They shouldn't be seen as idols. They should be seen as questionary tales, but they're shown as positive figures.
Statute, Section 968.075, mandates arrest. Once probable cause exists, no discretion. No warning option. Officers must identify the predominant aggressor by weighing abuse history, injury, severity, self-defense claims, and witness statements. The statute was designed to remove the arrest burden from victims entirely. Illinois versus Gates, 462 U.S. 213, 1983. Governs probable cause through a totality of circumstances test. No single piece of evidence need be conclusive. Here, physical injury, scene evidence, contradictory statements, and surveillance footage corroborating self-inflicted injury collectively satisfied the constitutional threshold for arrest.
After he headbutted you, was there any bleeding or any... Oh my god, I bled all over the car. It immediately just started just gushing. There was nothing else after that. What was his reaction? He said, why did you headbutt me? He said, why did you do that? Where his cut is on his head, there's no way I could have headbutted him like that. I would have had to have been standing on a ladder. And I was like, I told him, I said, are you kidding me? I didn't move. So no, there's a huge puddle of blood on the carpet in the hallway, and then, because it was in like the door jam to the bedrooms. I was trying to leave to go to work. So there was a big puddle, like this big in the hallway, and then I obviously went to the sink. I like ran to the sink, and I got a towel right next to the sink. And he was cleaning it up when I grabbed the twins to leave. And he tried to like block the bedroom door and all that good stuff, but there was nothing physical after that. I just kept threatening to call 911. And he eventually let me take them. And I told him I lied to him. I was like, I'm just going for the day. I'm going to my friend Jordan's house. I was going to go to her house after this, but I'm just going to go to her mom's house now. She lives very calm, so.
How many times were you struck?
Just today or the weekend?
Yeah, just today.
You could just say, I don't know. She tried to kick me. He tried to kick me in the crotch, which was one, and then pressed her face right up into mine, and that's when I stood up, and that was all this thing happened. Okay. Say twice, I guess.
Was the physical contact intentional?
Yes.
Did she damage any property?
Yes.
And what was damage?
Damaged the floors and all that kind of thing, but so this morning, no.
Okay.
But just the weekend, she damaged my floor. She broke 2 vases. She broke a glass big Christmas tree that my mom gave me like 15 years ago.
Okay.
And she just threw it really hard and fix the jam, but that's the thing to break anything.
So the reason we are here we spoke with you earlier, and we always want to get both sides with this kind of having a lot of moving parts. We contacted and spoke with other parties involved, which led us to kind of here. With you being in custody right now, I had to read you Miranda, okay? But you're in handcuffs.
I understand that. I just know I'm fine.
And I want to explain all of that to you. We just kind of want to get a better understanding.
We'll play you the footage from inside your house.
Because there was things that were left out this morning. I watched, and that's why I want to read you this. And I'm hoping to have a conversation with you about it.
Yeah.
Not what I do. I can't give legal advice, but what's going to happen next is obviously you're in handcuffs. We were watching some different video, and there was just, I'm just going to be blunt and kind of tell you what's going on. You don't want to talk to me, which is fine, but I think I owe you white handcuffs. We watched different videos of just arguments. I watched videos of you holding your daughter and listening to the arguments back and forth, you throwing vases.
Like, that was a huge red flag to me when I saw her holding the child. Like, that was insane. She's holding the child and throwing objects around. That's just crazy. That's just absolutely crazy. You would think you would be more protective. You would I don't know. But the fact that that child at that point in time is a hostage as you are being violent. That child is a hostage.
I'm in the living room. You punching yourself in the head, you hitting your head on the door, and it was a rough weekend for everybody, but the reason we're here today is, like, I asked you about what caused these arguments and whatnot, and you never said that this all kind of stemmed from cheating. And when I watch videos and listen to the language and see everything, it's a complete 180 of what our conversation was today. And I don't want you to answer any questions because you want representation, but I just wanted to let you know that's the reason we're here today. Because I err on the side of caution, I don't take sides, and I really feared for the child. I want to make sure the kids are safe.
Like, that's the thing. Like, the kids, I would be worried about in that instance. That she had a child. She had a child hostage as she was being violent. Marriage for upcoming generations is a concern. Yeah, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. Especially with all those kids growing up under gentle parenting. They're going to cheat all they want and believe that they deserve the world because they were never taught the word no.
Wasn't looking to have you get into trouble either. He doesn't get a say in this. He doesn't get to choose, just like you didn't, as far as pressing charges. I know everybody thinks about it that way. In Wisconsin, for domestic laws, we don't have a choice. Somebody has to go to jail if it rises to a certain level.
So he didn't go to jail. He gets off.
So
he can break my nose.
I just wanted to put that
and
out
he gets
there.
to go on with his life.
But we also want to now kind of figure out what the best solution is to kind of address the kids for the time being.
I'm thinking hypothetically. I would have felt like because I didn't do my job. Because emotions can take the best of us. And I saw it in the video clips with both of you, where emotions can get the best of you and you aren't the person that you really are because emotions are high, and I want you to be the best version of the mom you can be. And if you just said that you...
be in that environment. There's no way. There are just some environments that I remember you when I was working under you. Yeah, I cheated on him, but who wouldn't? Somebody would.
And I think Sheldon hit it on the head where, when I talked to you this morning, you had no worries or concerns and said he was a good dad, and he said the same thing about you for the kids. You were a great mom.
I don't hate him. I didn't report him because
neither of you. A lot of this is out of your hands now. Both of your hands.
Yep. After this situation, the kids are most likely being put up. Sadly, the father was putting, like, always, like, the kids are seeing this. The kids are seeing this. We're focused on the kids. We can't have the conversation right now. But because of her actions, he's lost his children. He's lost his children.
Almost 72 hours straight. But that's why I hit my head on the door. I can't escape it. I can't get away from it.
Bars custodial interrogation without prior rights advisement and requires questioning to cease upon invocation of counsel. The detective drew a critical distinction, disclosing the basis for an arrest is not interrogation. Continuing to question after counsel is invoked is a constitutional violation. He executed that line correctly. Graham versus Connor. 490U. S. 386. 1989. Requires force to be judged from the perspective of a reasonable officer on the scene. The subject was cooperative. Handcuffing was the only force applied. Under Graham. The response was fully proportionate, no constitutional concern or unbiased from the arrest itself. The 14th Amendment bars unequal application of law to similarly situated individuals. Both parties alleged battery and presented injuries, yet only one was arrested. The predominant aggressor determination is the dispositive document. Wisconsin Statute Section 9, 68.075 requires it documented. Whether it was cannot be confirmed from the footage alone. Responding patrol officers B+. Arrest handling was proportionate under Graham versus Connor. Communication was honest. And no force beyond handcuffing was applied. One deduction, a procedural communication gap between patrol and detectives, left the subject believing her attendance was voluntary. Correctable at the department level. Not a constitutional issue. Lead detective, A-. Separate interviews. Independent video review. Accurate application of the mandatory arrest statute. And textbook Miranda compliance. Proactively disclosing the surveillance evidence to the subject exceeded what the law required and reflects sound investigative judgment. Deduction, the equal protection documentation question remains open on the visible record. Female subject C+. Seeking medical care. Filing a police report. Removing children, and invoking the right to counsel are all legally correct choices. Deduction, her initial account omitted material context. And her own statement, "That's why I hit my head on the door," partially corroborated the surveillance footage under the Gates totality standard. Malapatna, C+. His account was partially corroborated by independent video. He cooperated with investigators. Deductions, his statement of suicidal intent, made in the presence of children, required independent safety assessment regardless of sincerity. Prior physical injury allegations against him remain formally unaddressed. Not arrested is not the same as without legal exposure. Lesson 1. In mandatory arrest jurisdictions. The predominant aggressor determination is the entire case. A weak or underdocumented analysis does not simply affect the arrest, it creates direct exposure to 14th Amendment equal protection litigation, particularly when both parties present injuries and only one is taken into custody. Lesson 2. Independent evidence reframes every testimonial account. Investigators who access surveillance footage before finalizing their probable cause determination are not seeking confirmation, they are fulfilling the constitutional obligation under Illinois versus Gates to assess the full evidentiary picture. One video can shift an entire investigation. Lesson 3. Invoking the right to counsel is always the correct choice in custodial situations. It stops interrogation immediately, preserves all downstream legal options, and costs nothing. The Fifth Amendment protection it activates is among the most practically consequential rights available to any individual in custody. The questions this case raises, how the law allocates protection when both parties claim harm, and whether documentation kept pace with the determination made, do not resolve easily, but they are the right questions to ask.
Oh my gosh. That person saved his own life by having the footage there. Having it, because she was obviously the aggressor. She's obviously the mentally ill. She's one of those who blames her lot in life on everyone else instead of realizing that she's a part of the problem. She's like, oh no, I could have been so successful with my life. If I did this, I would have been, if I married this person over here, I could have done this. Instead of being happy with where she's at, she blames everything on everybody else. Instead of realizing that she's a part of the problem, she sees everyone else as the problem. She refused to accept the fact that she made a massive mistake. But no, she cheated because her husband didn't bring her water. No, wait, that was another video. Because her husband was, I don't know, she didn't explain why her husband was, why she cheated on him. She didn't explain. She was just like, oh, because, reasons, I guess. Reason, she cheated because. And that's the thing, it's like, a lot of people don't seem to realize, like, relationships takes work. You actually have to work. You have to get to know one another. It's always to work with each other. You always have to accept that you are two different people. But again, it's always gonna be like for me, it's a dream. It's an absolute dream. There are highs and maybe once in a blue moon a low, but it's all like enjoyable. And then anytime we have something, we can talk. We talk. And that's just how it works. You have to talk it out. You have to talk it out. Like sometimes I just wish I could spend more time with her. Because that's the thing. It's like I would love to do more of this. I would love to do more of this. But like I work and then I get home, I eat, and then I stream. I stream because I want to do more of this. I enjoy doing this. I think this is fun. And this would actually allow me to have more time with my wife. Because guess what? I can walk and give my wife a kiss and then come back and continue. When I'm at work up the mountain, I'm away from my wife for hours on end, and that's just crushing. But I've always just, I have a different mindset when it comes to relationships, and a lot of people, once that honeymoon phase is done, they want to move on to the next thing. They want to move on to the next thing. And that's just, it's like, if you have that mindset, never grow up, never get married, and you probably shouldn't have children. And if you do, put them up for adoption to a better family, because you would not be a good parent. You would not be a good parent.
You guys got a video? It was so bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait like that.